Hello, everyone. It is Carol from Lily Rose Blue, and we have Arnold and Astrid. We have Amber. Oopsies, Amber doesn't want to stand up. We have the triplets, Angel, Asa, and Adam. As I see these little cute horses here, my oldest granddaughter is with the owner of the barn where the famous Tootsie lives, and with some of the other, we call them barn kids, and they are at the annual Iowa Horse Show right now this weekend. So I'm excited that my granddaughter got to go, and I just hope they all enjoy it, and that they're safe and have a ton of fun. So I am filming this on Saturday, March 23rd. I had a lot of nervous energy today. I did not necessarily plan that I was going to go check out some of my thrifty haunts or to go shop, but I did both of those things. So I went to the place called Stuff that I've talked about in the past, that is a consignment store. So because it's a consignment situation, the consignor needs to make some money, as does the store. So prices are a little higher than you're going to see at a Goodwill or one of the other maybe charitable thrift shops that you might go to. But I went ahead and picked up some things today. So the first thing that I picked up is this gorgeous, brand new, as you can tell, and I love the color and the pattern of this. It's a Becky Higgins Project Life book. Very substantial. It's got a few little, oh, you know what? That wasn't even a nick. That was dust. So it's, well, oh, nope, that is still like fuzz or something. It's pretty pristine. And it's a binder, and you can see the size of it. I've gone to go, even though I've got a lot of binders, recently I've gone to find a particular size or whatever, and of course, it's never what I want. So I went ahead and picked this up. I loved the color. I'm not going to have to do anything to the cover. It is what it is. So there's that. Then, guys, I really feel like I hit the mother load. And there's going to be a couple of hashtags Bolo books in my find here. So my first one, and I'm going to try to get just a little closer with this one. And I'm going to put this playing card here so that because I tend to pull things closer and closer to me. So I'm going to keep that there so I don't move. So this is Nature's Sketchbook by Marjolaine Baston. And I'm not sure, you know what? I need to look up how to make sure I'm pronouncing her name correctly. So this says a collection of personal reflections and illustrations. I have really loved Marjolaine Baston for a very, very long time. So, I'm a fan. So here are the end pages. I like her equal to Edith Holden. I know. Sacrilege, right? But the reality is I do. I just do. Look at this. This makes me think of Angela, the traveling crafter, because of the paintbrushes and the watercolors. So this was written and illustrated by her. It is a book that was published for Hallmark Cards in 1994. So, does this not have an ISBN? It must not. And I'm not going to, I'll read a couple things here. She writes, this book is for all of us who see in nature a little part of ourselves. Very nice. And then here it says, as I look through the pages again, I think to myself that the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Yes, absolutely. And I love the brushstroke handwritten font, excuse me, as well. So this is absolutely going to be a Bolo book. Look at this. Love, 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 love this. There's a cute little mouse and a bee. Some bees with flowers. More bees with crocuses. Very spring. Very much a spring thing. More spring flowers. I've got a Post-it note that's driving me nuts. I had to move it. All kinds of different bees that she's drawn here and told us about. Given the scientific name. Violets. Baby birds. And look what's in the nest. Pencils and paintbrushes. And then look at all these nest and nesting boxes. Absolutely love. Look at this. Birds and babies and their nest and their eggs. Guys, this is just so much up my wheelhouse. I love it. Just love it. Oh, look. Owl. It's an owl and owl babies. So cute. There they are again. It's like cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms are blooming in Washington, D.C. I saw some pictures on Facebook. Look at the rabbits in the garden, the radishes, and look how she's cut out little heart pieces. And she did a stripe here, and there's some more bunnies. Look at the beautiful yellow. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. More bunnies and butterflies and flowers. Strawberries. Plums. Wow. Beautiful. Apples. The cute little dog there, terrier. Oh, I cannot get my finger to work. Another cluster of flowers and berries. Uh-oh. Poppies and mice. Oh, Angela, this page is is your love language. I love it too. Look at these poppies. The blue page, the previous poppy page was red. This is the blue page and the feather. Look at that. Vacation, she says. Goldfinch. Dragonfly. Butterfly. Look. My two daughters. Butterfly, dragonfly. Right there. There's the puppy. He's a little bit like our Libby that we had. Only our Libby had a smooth coat. Oh, look at the strawberry basket. I still have mine sitting right here. because I need to get my shelf cleared off. You heard me talk about that, so that I have room for things like that. Look at the robin, the cardinal. Now we're getting into a little bit more wintry-ish things. Anemones, I always thought those were beautiful too. To me, they look a lot like a poppy. And that's the last page. So this is a Bolo book, guys. The next Bolo book, which I'm going to have to move. Hang on just a second. I always do this wrong. I've told you that before. Do I learn? No. Because I am, as I have said previously in a previous video, I am directionally challenged. So this is the big book of Beatrix Potter with her original illustrations. 19 stories of Peter Rabbit and his friends. Look at the other bonus here, guys. Isn't this awesome? Awesome. For right now, I'm going to leave that in there, but I will probably take that out. So this is from, obviously this is a reproduction, 1992. Oh no, this 1997 edition is published by Portland House, a division of Random House. The ISBN number is 0517-20154-2. So I debated about picking this book up. First and foremost, because I thought I'm taking this away from some child who would love it, right? Then the more I looked and I saw the size of these things and the fussy cutting that came to mind, I couldn't leave it. I just couldn't leave it. So I'm sorry to all the kids out there who may have wanted this book, because I took it. I took it. Just a beautiful, beautiful book. And, you know, you've got these colored pages, but then you've got these illustrations too, which are also equally lovely to me. Look. Oh. Jeremy Fisher. Story of a Fierce Bad Rabbit. The Tale of Tom Kitten. Jemima Puddle Duck. Look. The Roly-Poly Pudding. Oh, look at him and the kitty cat. You guys know Beatrix Potter. The Flopsy Bunnies. I can't talk. They're one of my favorite. Mrs. Tittlemouse. I really like her too. The Nutkin. I'm trying to think of their names. Timmy Tiptoes. Do I know Timmy Tiptoes? Oh. Mr. Todd, the Fox. Of course, I love foxes. Yeah. The Pigling Bland. Oh, I think Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic is a pig fan. I like pigs too. We'll see. And then my third book that I got, again, debated. Pardon me while I take a drink here. I also debated about getting this book, but again, quickly changed my mind. So this is called Prairiescapes, Photographs by Larry Canfor. Originally, this was a $34.95 book. University of Illinois Press, Urbana, and Chicago. This is from 1987 by the Board of Trustees from the University of Illinois. The ISBN is 0252-01482-0. And he says, for Mom and Dad, who provided the perspective by which I view the world. How sweet is that? What a good boy. Okay, so we're just going to flip through as you look at these photographs. Oh, love that. Yeah. That's so cool. The fence, the corn that is about ready to be harvested. Yeah. Tornado watch. Absolutely. I've seen too many skies like that. And I've shared that I grew up in Illinois. The ILL, before they shortened the abbreviation. So I absolutely grew up with snow fences with ILL on them. So it occurs to me some of you might not know what a snow fence is. And these are, I'm going to call it an older version of a snow fence. Now sometimes they're plastic with holes. There's different varieties, but these were put along roads and highways to hopefully block the snow behind the fence or some of it to prevent significant drifting on the roads. So that's what a snow fence is, and this is an older version of what it looks like. And then here's, a picture of harvesting as well. And yes, what's his name? I'm sorry, Larry. In this picture, Larry is not following the rule of thirds quite. I would have moved this up just another inch maybe, or 3/4 of an inch. But it's still a cool picture of harvesting. Look at that. Bare trees, fog. This says Bayou. Pole farm. Yeah, we used to call it that. Way before, a lot of power lines are now buried underground, right? And yeah, this is also what it looked like when I was growing up. And those are insulators, I believe. They were made of glass. And they were really in vogue, I think, in the 70s and 80s as decorative pieces. This says Blizzard of Oz. Okay. Blizzard of Oz. I don't see any snow, but maybe I'm just missing it. Windsor Sunset. Grounded. Yes. Sorry. Let me move those scissors. I'll go a little quicker. Yes. The snow stuck in the ruts of a farmland. Clothes on the line. Being blown. Look at that. The barn and the shovel and the tin can. The old gas pump. Look at this. The barn with the silo. Yeah, this is why I could not leave this book behind. It's an old farmhouse. This is called the back way. Yeah, not driving on the highway. You're driving on the small country roads. Yeah. Boy, this is bringing back a lot of memories. I mean, it still looks like this, honestly. I just don't get out in the country nearly like I used to. So this is called prairie grass and prairie flowers. There's some, it says skyscrapers. There's your corn. If you watched my video before, an earlier video, and this is only if I get these posted in the right order, Carol from Crinkled Path sent me some material with corn on it that I very much appreciated. So there's an outbuilding. There's a fence row that isn't in the best of shape. There's a round barn. Those are rare these days. Very, very rare. And a cow. It says Midwest Vista. Look at the rows of corn. Heartland Daybreak. Wow. Gorgeous. Hill Street Light. Midnight Oasis. Stop Moon Crossing. You've got the moon, and then you've got this stop sign, which looks about in the middle of nowhere. Just cool. So cool. Look at these. Love those too. Look at those round barns. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Some corn, soybeans. Another fence with barbed wire. Snow fence. Winding country roads. This looks a lot like going out to the barn where my granddaughter has her horse. Like a lot. The curve of this road and just the whole landscape and the field there. Another farmhouse and a barn. A stone arch bridge. Look at this fun. A home with the chairs. A dried. This looks like Amish country. It actually says Amish Traveler. I hadn't even looked at that. Uh-oh. Wilhelmina, Sandy. There's some sheep on the farm. Is that what your sheep do? Walk like that? I bet they do. Some more snow scenes. A train out in the middle of the field. That's a pretty common sight as well. A cabin. You can tell this is a very old structure. See how thin those boards are? Yeah. And the diamond window. I don't mean to make you dizzy here by flipping so quickly. Yeah. All right. Oops, I thought I was to the end. Look at that. Gorgeous photo. Love that. Again, you can tell it's old, the brickwork and the masonry or the design around the window. So cool. Oh, and there's an order form that I can repurpose too. So those are my Bolo books. I feel like I really lucked out here. So thank you for hanging with me while I showed you my finds. As always, stay safe, take care, have some fun, and God bless. Bye-bye.